Hey guys, man, it's another episode, man. I'm just getting back into this thing again, getting you another video. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's swearing in today. Man, it's amazing. Health and Human Services. Man, he's gonna be a force, man. To get some of these poisons and stuff out of foods and just get us healthy again. Our country is not healthy, and man, I'm not healthy and my family's not healthy and it gets everybody sick. And well, anyway, we're gonna get right to it, man. If you guys would like and subscribe, if you guys like this, share this video, comment in down there. Let me know how I'm doing, or not doing. Say hi, whatever. We're a family here, so we're gonna get to this, and then Trump does say a couple things in here that you need to listen to, and I'll pause and I'll tell you. So thanks, guys. Let's listen to what Trump's got to say.
Well, thank you very much. And today we're delighted to swear in
There it
our
is.
next Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Most of you know Tulsi. She's a fantastic woman.
Oh boy, hey, I tell you what, if things don't go anything
It's going to be a real honor for me to introduce Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Well, thank you very much. And today we're delighted to swear in. It's going to be
oh man, I tell you what, this becoming a YouTuber, hey, just want to let you know, I'm just being real with you guys. I try not to edit nothing. I don't want to edit nothing. I want to be real with you guys. I'm human just like you guys are, man. I think it's easy to do. I think we all should start opening up and start loving on each other. And that's why I'm out here for. It's just to, a lot of people don't know me for who I am, but most people call me a jerk, asshole, hard-headed, everything in the book. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to get the word out for you guys, man. If you guys like this, here, just pay attention.
a real honor for me to
There we
introduce
go.
Robert F.
Now we got
Kennedy
this right.
Jr., take the oath of office and officially become our Secretary of Health and Human Services. Just as I promised last year, Bobby is going to lead a great national mission to make America healthy again. And he's going to do it. I think he's
Yay.
going to do things that will really make us very proud of this day. Like his
Absolutely.
father, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and his uncle, President John F. Kennedy, Bobby has devoted much of his life to serving his fellow Americans in his campaign for president, and he was a very tough competitor. I did not like it at all. I said, let's get him on my side. But in his campaign for president in 2024, Bobby brought together a coalition of supporters across party lines, and he really worked very hard, and he had tremendous support, unbelievable support.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that support came my way when we decided to do a little merger, and it was really great. And it was very loyal, incredible people. They believe in him so strongly because he's a fierce advocate for the health of our children and for the values of free speech, democracy, and peace. And people are going to be very impressed, I have no doubt. I've known him a long time. He's been a friend of mine a long time. Perhaps most importantly, though, Bobby created a nationwide movement made up of millions and millions of mothers and fathers and young people and concerned citizens of every background who want to end and this horrible chronic disease crisis that exists in America. He's absolutely committed to getting dangerous chemicals out of our environment and out of our...
All right, so one thing on this, and this is just my assumption, I believe, just like Elon Musk is doing for us and many others, um, soon to be Cash Patel, Pam Bondi, all those guys. You know, it's it's getting good. It's getting good. That's all I'm saying. depends on how far along you guys are in this journey, um, in the Great Awakening. You start to understand what's really going on behind the scenes, and this country is being awoken from something that has been taking over our country for many years. And what I said before was every president, pretty much, back to JFK, I would say, have been on the same team. They just, want you to think that they're against each other, but they're really not. And so the biggest thing is here is just stay open-minded and listen to these guys. And here we go.
Our food supply and getting the American people the facts and the answers that we deserve. After years in which our public health system has squandered the trust of our citizens, and they really have. They don't trust us. They don't trust anybody, frankly. They've gone through hell. There's no better person to lead our campaign of historic reforms and restore faith in American health care. And Bobby's going to do it. The United States spends more money in health than any other country on earth, but we're growing sicker every year. We're not as healthy as countries that spend just a fraction of what we spend, so there's something wrong. He's going to figure it out. In recent decades, we've seen staggering increases in cancer rates across all age demographics, including more than 40% increase in childhood cancer since 1975.
That's
Who can
disgusting.
believe that? And an explosion in other chronic childhood illness.
What's your guys' opinions on that? Drop them down in the comments down here. Where do you think cancers are coming from? Do you guys think they're coming from vaccines, shots? I don't know. I mean, I have my thoughts. Are they coming from foods? Drop a comment in the description down in the boxes down below. And let me know.
Not long ago, 1 in 10,000 people, children, had autism. Now it's 1 in 36. Think of that. 1 in 10,000. 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 36.
America, what is going on? It's got to be something that we're doing to our children. It's time for you to wake up to what's going on. He knows what's going on. That's why he brought Robert Kennedy Jr. It's sickening. It really is. And I hope this all turns out great.
Who can believe that? There's something wrong. There's something wrong, and I think it's something that can be found out.
Did you hear that? He said, "I think it's something we can find out," and we will. You can take it however you want, but when he says stuff like that, that only means one thing: it's coming. And people that have children with autism, and you find out that stuff that you've been giving your children, whether it's fluoride or crazy stuff like that, you're going to get sick to your stomach, and then you're going to start getting pissed off. I told you 2 years ago, I'd start your lawsuits right now. It's disgusting. It pisses me off.
In 2022, more than 40% of
Who's pissed off? Anybody out there pissed off?
children had at least one chronic health condition, and today nearly 80% of young adults do not qualify for military service, in large part for health reasons. Think of that, 80%. Something is wrong, and that's why immediately after Bobby is sworn in, I will be signing an executive order establishing the President's Commission to make America healthy again. We have some great people on that commission, chaired by our new secretary. This groundbreaking commission will be charged with investigating what is causing the decades-long increase in chronic illness, reporting its findings, and delivering an action plan to the American people. And it's going to be a plan that people are really waiting to hear. Bobby, I want to thank you. You've gone through a lot. It's taken great courage. You've been amazing, actually. I'd call him and say, "You're going to be okay." And he said, "I know, I really do." He's really been supported amazingly by Cheryl and his family. and it was a very tough. It was a very nasty group of people that were after him.
Yes.
But he was tougher and he was smarter than they are, and that's why he's here today. There are very few people that could have withstood the assault.
Not financial
but
advice.
he was able to. So I just want to congratulate you, and we have a very special person here to swear you in. A man that I think has done just. I think he's just an amazing man. As you know, his name happens to be Gorsuch, and he's a member of the Supreme Court in extremely good standing.
Let me turn this up a
highly
little
respected
bit.
by everybody. And I didn't know, are you two friends or something, or did this just happen to be the justice? Did this just happen to be the luck of the draw? What happened? Did you reach out? Well, you reached out to a very good man. So please, if you would, thank you very much.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a good time, guys. Oh, he's got to sign this. Sweet.
It's a 10.
Big, beautiful signature. Look at that. I mean, how many times did Joe Biden do stuff like this? Did any of you guys see this? No. All people want to worry about is, oh my God, stupid stuff. That's awesome. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I think he's going to be good.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation, or purpose of evasion,
Awesome.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. Secretary.
However you like this gentleman or not, Robert Kennedy, man, he is amazing. I think he's amazing, man. Here it is, guys. I mean, U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary. Buckle up, because you either you're gonna be happy or you're gonna be pissed off what he finds that they're doing to your children and grandchildren and you and your wife and your husband. I think it's gonna get sickening, guys. You think Elon Musk is exposing a bunch of stuff? Wait till Pam Bondi starts doing this stuff. Cash Patel, wow, it's gonna get hot. Then you'll start realizing it's a great awakening.
I want to begin by thanking President Trump for giving me this extraordinary opportunity. And I want to introduce my family and thank them for being here. My wife Cheryl, my cousin Anthony Shriver, my daughter Kik, my other daughter Kira, Catalina Shriver, Joey Shriver, Jackson Hines, and Amaryllis Kennedy. Oh, and I want to thank all of you for your support and throughout this
Yeah.
whole 2.5 year
That's amazing.
journey. My first time in this Oval Office was in 1961, and I came here to meet or 1962. I came here and I had a meeting with my uncle, who was president then, where we talked about the environment. He was involved deeply, as we all know, in restoring physical fitness in this country.
We need more of it too, boys and girls.
Administration,
Physical therapy.
Americans to do a 50-mile walk, which I ultimately did. But I remember the day that my father completed his walk. We were staying up at Camp David, and my father came in after 18 hours walking on the C&O towpath with his feet bleeding and blisters on them. My father had one of his best friends.
All right, so I'm not trying to interrupt here, but this is what Biden had. This is what Biden had. Unbelievable.
This was Al Lowenstein. And Al Lowenstein ultimately was a congressman from New York who was assassinated himself in 1980. But Al Lowenstein had started the Dump Johnson movement to get rid of President Johnson and end the Vietnam War. And at the time that he started it, people just thought it was a fool's errand. And ultimately, he asked my father to run for president against Johnson. My father wouldn't do it at that time, and he asked Gene McCarthy. McCarthy did it, and he joined that campaign. And my father ultimately ran, and Johnson then dropped out. So Al Lowenstein succeeded.
Yeah.
And although Al Lowenstein was on the other side now, running against my father with Gene McCarthy, my father wrote him a note, a quote from Emerson, where he said, "If a single man plant himself firmly on his own ideal and there abide, the whole wide world will come round."
You guys know, or most of you know, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a Democrat. Probably not.
For 20 years, I've gotten up every morning on my knees and prayed that
Thank
God
you,
would put
Jesus.
me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this country.
And he will. Watch. Mark my word. You don't think it's going to go away? It's coming.
On August 23rd of last year, God sent me President Trump.
Amen. Can we get an amen?
And he gave me he's now given me, he's kept every promise that he's made to me. He's kept his.
Did you hear what he just said? He's kept every promise that he's ever given to him. And he's doing the same thing to us. I don't know if you guys understand how huge that is. We just came off 4 years of a jackass. Unbelievable.
His word in every account and gone way beyond it. I'm so grateful to you, Mr. President. A lot of people told me that I couldn't trust President Trump, that I better get it in writing. And we did a handshake, and everything that he told me he was going to do, he has done. And I'm so grateful to him, and I've told you before, I genuinely believe that you are a pivotal historical figure, and you are going to transform this country at a time when we see all of the indicia of democracy now in tatters in our country.
Did you hear that again? Just because you hear some shitty ass stuff on CNN or your buddy on Facebook, it doesn't matter. The guy's way different than what you believe. Why don't you open up your ears, open up your eyes, and just absorb it? Because just maybe things are different than you think it is.
We see the rise of the military-industrial complex, the rise of totalitarianism, these attacks on our Constitution, and this breathtaking epidemic that is disabling our people.
Right.
President Trump has promised to restore the American dream in this country.
And he will.
A healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one. 60% of our population has only one dream, that they get better. President
He said 60.
Trump has promised that he's
Yeah.
going to restore America's strength.
That's terrible.
But we can't be a strong nation if we have a weak citizenry. If people are sick, 60% of our people are sick, 77%, as President Trump mentioned, of our children cannot qualify for military service. And we need a man on a white horse now. We need somebody who is willing to come in and has the spine and the guts and the strength to challenge orthodoxies, to stand in the way of vested interests, and to break institutions that have turned against our
Give me
democracy.
goosebumps, boys and girls.
President Trump has shown again and again
Goosebumps.
that he is that hero.
I want healthy kids.
Most recently, I agree.
I want your kids healthy. I want my kids healthy.
The day that you announced
My
the
grandkids.
creation of USAID, my uncle started USAID in 1961 for humanitarian purposes, to put our country on the side of the poor. It has been captured by the military-industrial complex. It has become a sinister propagator of totalitarianism and war across the globe. And very few people understand how sinister this agency really is. And President Trump saw that, and he stood up to it with a masterstroke. And we want to do the same thing with the institutions that are stealing the health of our children. We need a
They're stealing the health of our children for money. When you guys start realizing what is going on in this country, you're going to start getting pissed off like I am. That's why I'm sitting here in front of a mic, listen to this, talking to you. It's time to stand up for your kids, your grandkids. I don't care what age you are. They need you. The country needs everybody to stand up and to say no more. And that's what President Trump stands for.
Revolutionary figure, and you are that figure, and I'm very grateful for you for giving me this opportunity. I want to recognize
That's amazing.
some of the allies that I've had in this battle for a long time. Senator Rand Paul, Senator Ron Johnson, Senator Roger Marshall, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Buddy Carter, who've all been champions of the MAHA agenda before I even came along. I'm very grateful for you for standing strong. Thank you very much, President Trump.
Listen to Trump right here.
Secrets that have been maybe kept from us, but he's going to come up with some solutions to some big problems, self problems.
He said there's some big secrets that we're going to find out. I hope you guys are ready to go. Because some of these are going to be pissing you right off. Wait till you find out why your kids are sick all the time. You're going to find out. There's some big secrets when Trump talks. You better listen. Because he says some things that are like little secret, little nuggets. He knows exactly what's going on. And he's trying to waken you guys up. Even the ones that hate him. Excuse me. Even you guys that hate President Trump, he's out there fighting for you, and he's trying to help your children.
I think he's going to go down in the record books. I really have confidence.
He will. Mark my words, the record books.
That doesn't happen often.
Trump just don't say things like that and not become true. Watch.
Our plans are radical transparency and returning gold standard science to NIH, the FDA, and CDC, to ending the corruption, ending the corporate capture of those agencies, getting rid of the people on those panels that have conflicts of interest. We can do unadored and unimpeded science rather than the kind of product that is coming out of those agencies today.
Let's get trash out of the office. Let's clean house. All you fake, weak people, this is what we voted for, to drain the swamp. And that's what he's doing. He's been doing that for 8 years. 8 plus.
When people actually hear what I think about vaccines, which is common sense, which is vaccines should be tested, they should be safe, everybody should have informed consent, people are reacting because they hear things about me that aren't true. They hear characterizations of things that I've said that are simply not true. When they hear what I have to say actually about vaccines, everybody supports it.
Mr. Kennedy, Kara Kashinova from Lindell TV.
I don't. I'll never support vaccines. And that's just my opinion. It has nothing to do with anything else. Don't do anything I say.
What's your message to Democrats?
Not financial advice.
And congratulations, by the way.
President Trump has promised me the president for all Americans, and he has said to me that he understands.
What he's about to say, listen to what Robert's going to say.
That there's no such thing as Republican children or Democratic children. All of our children need to be protected.
All.
And whether you're in a blue state or red state, I'm going to do everything I can to work with you, whether you're Democrat or Republican, to restore child's health in this country.
Mr. Secretary.
Great job. Great job. Thank you all very much.
Well, there you have it, guys. I think that went great. You know what I mean? Robert F. Kennedy, there you are. I think he's going to go, I think it's going to be amazing. Give him a chance. I mean, it's your new U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary in the Oval Office. Man, I'm super excited about that. I want to see him do well. I hope you guys want to do well, because he will help your children and everybody else, even us. There's things in our foods that, man, it's gonna make us feel better once all these corruption and waste and abuse gets out there. It's coming, guys. I hope you guys are excited about this gentleman. I hope you are, and I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'm gonna keep doing videos. I got this weekend off. I'm gonna be fishing on Saturday, so there won't be no video as far as Saturday. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I think I'm gonna do a live. I'm not really sure. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll find something to do, and maybe we'll discuss topics together. I don't know how it's gonna go. Everybody, I think they can get on and we can all talk, discuss live. I don't really know. I might try that for the first time ever. But, you know, hey, sometimes you got to just step outside the box. That's why I'm sitting here again I'm gonna say this again. I'm sitting here talking to you, and a lot of other people's. Like yesterday's video, go back and check that one out. Um, that gentleman, he was sick and tired of what was going on, so he started making his own. Neil Johnson, his own videos, like me, and he's a superstar. You know what I mean? I think Neil Johnson's a superstar. So, basically, what I'm saying is, I'm learning every day, and I make these videos even better down the road. Um, if nothing else, I'm here for you guys. Just reach out to me through this channel, and we will probably be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. If not, it'll be a couple of videos tomorrow. If you like this channel, subscribe, like, all the crazy stuff. Give me a thumbs up. Uh, say something down in the chat there. Say hello and where you're from, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Love you guys. And I had a great time this time, guys. It has been an amazing night. So you guys take care and be safe, guys.